Hey guys, welcome to Widra's Corner, the hottest corner on YouTube. Today's video is about Spirit Animals Part 2. The beautiful music in the background is brought to you by Blacktown featuring King Lewi, and the title of the song is Kabalungu. You can catch them on their socials: Instagram at Blacktown48, Facebook Blacktown. Hey guys, welcome to Widra's Corner. My name is Widra. To all new and returning subscribers, welcome. I love you so much. Thank you for making this community a little bigger, a little brighter, a little stronger. If you are not yet a part of this community and you would like to become a part of us, please do click on subscribe and leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what's up. Alright. So this week's video is Spirit Animals Part 2. This time around, I am more ready. I am more prepared. And I'll give you guys a little, I don't know if it's a testimony or what, or just a little background info. Call it what you may, but yeah, I'll give it to you guys after the angel number of the week, which I wrote down. I also tweeted it. You can follow me on my Twitter. I'm at Miss_Widra. There's a lot of messages from the divine and the angels that I tweet about, so you can become a part of my Twitter community as well, and it would make it easier for you to keep up to date with all the messages from the divine, right? So angel number 333, this number applies to everybody that has been seeing the number 3, number 33 and 333 repetitively, you know, over the past 7 days. So the message is: try again. This is the clean slate you've been asking for. Yeah. There's something else I wanted to say about the numbers. Oh, there's an angel numbers video that I have. It's just a basic guide. It has the numbers 1 to 9, just touching on basically like an intro to angel numbers. I'd advise you to watch that one just so you can understand when I do angel numbers part 2, because that one is going to be more detailed, and just so you're not confused, I'd advise you to watch the first angel numbers video that I have. It's somewhere on my videos. Watch it. I bet you will enjoy it, right? So today's video, like I said, spirit animals, right? 8 animals. It was initially 10 of them that I wanted to speak on, right? So it's a frog, number 1, number 2, grasshopper, number 3, dragonfly, 4, spider, 5, lizards, dead and alive, right? They carry 2 different messages. 6, butterfly, 7, black slug, specifically, not a snail, right? Not any other color slug, but specifically a black slug. And number 8 is mantis, of course, right? So today's messages, it's not their basic meaning, you know, because these animals have they carry a basic message, you know, but these ones are specific messages for people who have spotted these animals in the past 7 days, right? Repetitively. 7 days. How long have we been in March? It's 7 days, right? Yeah. So let's just say for people who have been spotting this animal for the period of March, you know, just in case you watch this video a little later, it'll still apply to you. So let's just say for the month of March. There's also a disclaimer I'd like to make: take only what resonates. I'm not saying this to sound woke or to sound like, I don't know, you know, but honestly, take only what resonates, because not all messages apply to each and every person, even if you have been spotting that animal. So only if it resonates, and don't force it to resonate, right? Because I'm gonna be speaking about fears, blessings, death. It does not apply to everyone, only a specific somebody or specific group, even within the group of frogs, let's say. You know what I'm saying? So take only what resonates. I'm not saying this to sound woke. or anything, but honestly, let's get on with the video because I don't want it to be too long, right? And I feel like there's an abundance of information. I will insert a timestamp if I'm able to. If I'm unable to, because it does take a lot of work. So like letting you know on which minute exactly which animal is on, so you don't have to sit through the whole video just until you get to your animal. You can go straight to whichever animal you're looking to read up on and just quickly do that. If I'm unable, then please just bear with me, just scroll through, we'll fix it, right? So frog number one, I did write the messages down like I said. Approach everything with confidence, so I'll be facing there and not too much eye contact. Approach everything with confidence. This is the frog group. Every move, thought and action should come from a place of trust, from your intuition, for your guides and the divine. Open yourself up to love, loving and being loved in abundance, whether it's platonic or romantic, but remember to love yourself first. So usually when love comes from friends or family, we tend to overlook it, like it's not that important, because it's usually the singles, because you're so desperate for that love, that relationship, that you don't even see the amount of love that you're surrounded by, so just open yourself up and experience the love from your genuine friends and your genuine family and yourself and the divine and your guides and nature. You are loved, and the frog spirit is reminding you to open yourself up to that love, right? There is magic and beauty all around you. Allow yourself to experience it. You are a part of it, you're part of it. Like you are the reason why the world is so beautiful, the reason why the world is as beautiful as it is today. It's because you are a part of that. Be stubborn in pursuit of your goals and dreams. So pursue your goals and dreams and be stubborn about it. If it's not working out, make it work out rather. And be stubborn about it. Refuse. Yeah, that's the next point. Refuse to be removed from where you belong. So if this is the space I want to be in, refuse. Like nobody can take me out of this, and then the answer to the question that you've been asking in prayer is yes, right? Our next animal is the grasshopper. So you've kept this, our second animal, right? You've kept yourself hidden for too long. It's time to let the real you shine through. So you've been hiding, it could be a talent that you have. It could be career that you're passionate about. It could be anything that you're hiding, and it's time now to show it off to the world. Trust your intuition more. You will experience a few closed doors along the way, but don't allow this to keep you stagnant forever. So if there's a door that's closed, move, most. Go find one that will open for you. You can stay on that closed door and cry and let it all out because you really wanted to go through that door. You know what I'm saying? That's allowed. But don't stay there too long and don't stay there forever. Move. There's a door that's gonna open for you. And the answer to the prayer you've been praying is no, right? Then the last point, take a leap of faith in the pursuit of your goals and desires. So just have faith. Just trust that it'll work out. Trust. Our third animal is the dragonfly. Allow yourself to be happy. Release the past. It's only weighing you down. You're beautiful and eternally loved by the Creator. A wave of lightness and freshness is being ushered in. And the last point is deceased. No, it's not the last point. I'm sorry. I'm actually thinking about the little background story I wanted to give you. So I'll give it straight after this dragonfly message, so I'm not as distracted. So it's a wave of lightness and freshness is being ushered in. A deceased loved one is watching over you, and the answer to the prayer that you've been praying is yes. So the backstory I wanted to give is I've been approached by so many animals. On the day I decided I'm gonna be shooting for, I usually shoot for YouTube on Thursdays, right? But I've decided to change that date as well to Sundays because I think it works better that way. So on that day, I was like, Okay, I'm going to be shooting for spirit animals on Sunday. Oh, did I not get visits? I want you to know that each and every one of these animals that I'm speaking of today showed up in my house. There's still Mantis in my house. Mantis always takes long to leave, you know. So probably gonna be here for the next 7 more days, and that's it, man. I'm just saying, these animals are crazy. The divine is crazy. Everything is in sync. Everything is in alignment. It just works out, you know. I don't have to go in pursuit of animals, you know. They just come here and they bring the message straight here. That's how beautiful the divine is. That's how beautiful things work out when you are working in alignment with the divine's um plans for your life. I'm done with that one. Now we're done with distractions. Our next animal is the spider, right? Aspects of your shadow self might be surfacing at this period. Shadow self aspects are traits that you have that are frowned on by society and even yourself, you know. So those thoughts and ideas that you still have trouble accepting about yourself, those are shadow aspects of yourself. So if you're seeing the spider, this is what is surfacing at this period. Number 2, you will overcome all obstacles you're faced with. Be patient and trust in divine timing. You know, there's a time for everything. Trust it. Trust that the time for that thing that you specifically want is coming, because it is. Your ancestors want your attention. There is healing that needs to take place. This healing could be mental, you know, physical, emotional, but there's healing that needs to take place. And then finally, the answer to your prayer is no. Right? 5 is the lizard. I think I still have a fear of lizards, but it's not as hectic as it was in the past. So let me just say I had a fear of lizards. So this one didn't really come into the house because guys. It didn't come into the house, but it did play outside a little bit, you know. It's like, why draw? I have a message. Please don't ignore me just because you hate me. Hate is a strong word, but it probably thinks I hate it. Because I probably do. I'm sorry. Lizards. Alive lizards. Childhood fears and traumas might be surfacing. Stagnation, disorientation, fears, and foggy thoughts. So you're not thinking clearly, could be caused by an internal or external situation. You are going through a rebirth. You are within the rebirth period, basically. You have to be very patient, right? Someone might have hexed or put a curse on you. Now I want you to understand this. This is not just spotting a lizard, like, you know, this is literally, you know, I'm spotting these lizards way more than I should. I had an experience. I'm gonna give you this experience. I didn't want to. I don't like getting my experiences because I feel like I'm letting, you know, too much out there about myself. I just want to talk about the animals, right? But when I was growing up in this house, this house used to be haunted, literally like that. And it's not just because I'm scared of lizards, but it was literally haunted by lizards. They literally appear everywhere and anywhere. And it was a specific type of lizard, the gecko, you know, that house lizard. That is a gecko, right? You know, so that's how I knew that, you know, this is just a message. It's not just a spotting random lizard. Just disclaimer. Because it's not just, this doesn't apply just to the lizard. This applies to all these animals. You know, animals are everywhere all the time. But if it keeps on showing up for you, sometimes it even has a repetitive pattern, you know? You know, you know? So as I was saying, someone might have put a hex or a curse on you. This is the lizard. You are no longer in alignment with the divine's plans for your life. So you should fix that, you know? So if you feel like you have wandered, you know, away from the path that was initially created for you, fix that. Pray, pasha, you know, ask to be in alignment, do whatever it is that, you know, brings you, gets you connected to the divine. Talk to the divine so you can be ushered back to your path. And the answer to your prayer is no. That's an alive lizard. A dead lizard, the rebirth process was a success, so you're done now. You know, you are new. You are a new creation. new thoughts, new mindset. You know, your mind's about to get blown. Basically, you're about to see new things in. You're about to see all things in a new light. Curses and hexes are broken. This is a dead lizard. There was an enemy in your house or in your yard, but your guys defeated them. Paid karmic debts, new beginnings, and the answer to your prayer is yes. Number 6 is the butterfly. I feel like this video is lengthy, right? But let me not rush it. Number 6 is the butterfly. Trust your intuition. You are correct. You know, so whatever it is that you were thinking about when the butterfly passed is correct. Take time to appreciate the beauty of life in general and your own life personally. So appreciate nature, be grateful for all that you have. New beginnings, and it might be frightening, you know, because you were in a cocoon, but now you have new wings and it's time to spread them and fly. So fly, butterfly. You earned your wings. Operate in faith. Your prayer has been received, and the answer is yes. Black slug. Move at your own pace, but make sure you're moving, right? Take more actions in the directions of your goals, dreams, and desires. There might be death of a loved one. A wave of calm and peace is being ushered into your life. This is a time of new beginnings. I don't know. Did I say there might be death of a loved one? There might be death of a loved one. The answer to your prayer is yes. And finally, Mantis, who is still in my kitchen, you know. Mantis is saying, meditate more. You need to meditate because you are wise, very wise. You have a lot of spiritual knowledge that you need to share with people. So you need to be wise. So you can be wise enough to know whom to share it with, at what time to share it, you know. There requires a certain level of wisdom when you are a teacher, especially if you're going to be teaching about spirit, you know. And Mantis is saying you have a lot of knowledge that you need to share, you know. So meditate more. You have a gift to tell the future as well. So you either just know about the future, like you know what's going to happen soon, or you see. It's usually the ones who see what's going to happen, or you hear, you know, something and you know it's about the future, you know. So you have a gift to be able to tell the future. Your ancestors are present, so they're there in the house, in the yard, you know, they're there. You have grown tremendously spiritually. Like you have grown spiritually. You have grown spiritually. You can be intimidating, and this might be because you tend to be so shy and you keep to yourself. So try to open up some more, you know, make people comfortable. You don't have to if you don't want to. Mantis, plus I know the Mantis group, divas, drama queens. So you don't have to if you don't want to. But just also like in relationships, you know, try to be more expressive so you know your partner or your friend or whoever it is doesn't think or doesn't get too intimidated by you, because your presence can be intimidating, right? Let go of all fears and be proud of yourself for how far you have come. The divine is most pleased with you. The answer to your question is a maybe. This is the only maybe I got. So as just hang in there, be patient, keep on meditating, and you will soon have your answer, right? So the two other animals that I was supposed to talk about, imvomomo, it's a Tonga term. I couldn't find the English term. Imvomomo and dead worms, right? So the reason why I didn't speak about these two is because the dead worms, the message didn't come through. I kept seeing them even this morning, but the message didn't come through, you know, and I had to shoot. So I'm gonna do a spirit animals part 3, and hopefully by then I'll have the message for the people that have been spotting dead worms all over. And then also mvomomo, I don't know what it is. It's this. Please do leave a comment if you know what I'm talking about. It's this insect. I actually spotted it again and I tried to shoot it, but it's so fast. It couldn't stand still for the camera. So it's like a, I don't know, not really. It's just an insect. It's got 2 segments, right? It's got the bottom half and the top half, and then it's separated by like a little, you know, partition. And then it's black, and then it's got black and yellow legs. Mvomomo in Tonga. That's literally all I know about that animal. Oh, I also know that it makes its houses out of mud, you know, like a little nest in the corner of the house by mud. Someone said it was like a hornet or something like that, but it doesn't look like the hornet, so I'm gonna look for it. I actually have a chart of these little insects that I need to go through, so I'm gonna find the meaning to that one as well. And I'll let you guys know. Spirit Animals Part 3. Yeah, I hope you guys liked this. I hope you loved this. I love you. We'll see you later.
Next week's video will be on deja vus. Should the topic change, we'll keep you updated on Twitter at Miss_.